asshole, man. That dude's an asshole, and he knows it.
From the mean streets of Brooklyn to the rough neighborhoods of West Idaho, now presents the Goonberg Report. Hey everybody, this is Mayor Goonberg, and this is another episode of the Goonberg Report. And today is, we're going to talk about some politics, about old Trump himself. And we're talking about how, but first of all, happy Black History Month, and let's make America great again. So today we're talking about how the Republicans are literally sitting in the catbird seat. The Republicans are playing it real nonchalant. Here's how they're doing it. See, here's what a lot of y'all don't understand. Donald Trump, our president, first of all, I'll explain his policies. He's not a true Republican. He's only a Republican because he had to pick between Republican and Democrat. Third parties do not work in our country, in America. Even though the guys are smart and maybe should work, third parties don't hardly ever work in America. The only one that should have came close to winning was Ross Perot. Because everything politicians are doing now, he said this way back when Clinton with NAFTA and everything. And FYI, I voted for Ross Perot, so I can say I told you so. But back to Trump. Trump's a libertarian. And he's not a true rhino. He couldn't run as a Democrat because he has way too much money. And he can't run it. He ran as a Republican, but he's not a true Republican because he's a maverick. He's a maverick. You know, and that's not what Republicans like. So he's really he's a libertarian. Really, his policies, and the Republicans are riding his wave. The problem is Trump is doing what he's saying. It may take him some time, but he's doing what he's saying. What you guys don't understand is we've been having politicians in our. He's a politician too, but let me explain the point. We've been having politicians run the country. Now you have a politician who is an expert businessman running the country. So you know he's going to turn the fat. He already has social services up in arms because they're cutting welfare, and heaven forbid he's making people work for their money and get a job. Oh my goodness, he should go to hell for that, shouldn't he? But he's a libertarian. He's done everything he said. The wall thing. No, come on, man. You guys are going to fight over the hundreds of things he's done and the one thing he hasn't accomplished yet, which by Valentine's Day, he's going to get that accomplished. Whether he has a wall or he has the military, he's going to have a wall, a quote-unquote wall down there. Now, back to the lecture at hand. He's libertarian. His policies are libertarian. Now back to the Republicans. The Republicans have the benefit and the luxury. Now, I'm going to give you both sides of the coin they have. Outside of Trump getting arrested or the economy tanking, outside of something happening majorly in 2020, Trump is getting reelected. Now, here's the two sides of the coin. Let's just say something happens and it turned for the worse for Trump. Say it got so bad he quit, got arrested, and the party came with heat and all this and that. Now, the Republicans in that position would all duck and say, well, we didn't support him in the first place. We let him hang himself. But now that everything's gone gravy, they're being quiet and saying, well, hey, we're with him all the way. You see how that works? They're playing both sides versus the middle. And they're fooling everybody. I mean, it's politics. I'd do the same thing, too, if I was in their seat. The Democrats don't have an answer. Name one. I mean, Joe Biden could come close, but Joe Biden should wait till 2014. I mean, not 2014. Go back in time. No, he should wait till 2020 and run. Not 2020. That's next year. He should wait till 2024 for the presidency. I know they got the big thing. It was my turn, this and that. The problem with that is, here's the problem. Joe Biden is the only one who I would vote for in that circle. Cory Booker is inexperienced. Mrs. Clinton, we won't go there. And Bernie Sanders, who bowed out to people who were laughing at him, which I still think Bernie's not a good. He doesn't make good choices. because like I said, here's how I don't think he's made good choices. He dipped out of the DNC race, which he shouldn't have dipped out. If he would have stayed in that race, I think that's why you think they talked to him. He got flim flammed. I don't know. But back to the Republicans. The Republicans have the luxury of saying, "Hey, I want Trump all the way," and go to their constituents, and come 2020, they get reelected. But like I said, outside of something happening within the next year and 11 months or so, or 8 months or so, outside of something negative happen, Trump's getting reelected, and the Republicans are going to still, like, Democrats can go on their little wagging their tail, chasing their tail, hunting about the government, the president's taxes and all that. Seriously, is that a really big deal for America? The man's taxes? You think, excuse my French, you think anybody gives a shit about his taxes? He just baited the Democrats to make a non-topic a topic. But then again, the Democrats and liberals, they do that. What they'll do is they'll make a big fire where there is no fire. They'll tell you obvious stuff. Trust me, I'm used to it. I'm in the black community. They do this all the time. They'll stir a lot of black people up for no reason. Then they'll have the little Black Lives Matter where they'll protest everywhere. But oddly enough, Black Lives Don't Matter don't protest in front of Planned Parenthood. And that's where all these chicks are going to get their abortion. Think about that. If Black Lives really mattered, why aren't you out front of Planned Parenthood protesting abortion? But dude, that'd be another topic for another day, and that's too much like common sense. Because you see, few in the black community have common sense, and I don't want to talk about it right now because I'm busy talking about Trump right here. Like I said, the Republicans are playing the middle. If Trump wins, they can ride the wave. If he loses, I never was with the guy. Until the Democrats come up with a logistical, financial, credible, and confident thing for a person for 2020, it's a wrap. It's just the midterms. They really didn't do anything. They thought the Democrats thought they're going to control the Congress, and then you gotta explain your taxes. They didn't do what they didn't do it. The people they don't have. Democrats right now don't have the credibility with the people. Maybe with these millennials, the freak groups, the weirdo groups, but that's who they cater to. The bad part about it, they're saying the Republicans. You see a lot of these a lot of articles saying they're looking at the future doesn't look too good for Republicans. Yes, it does, as long as they shut up and play. Look, man, in football, what do they do? What does every winning team do? They use the plays that work. If they're getting 4 to 5 yards on first down by running up the middle on the right side, what do you think's gonna happen when it's 3rd and 1? They're gonna run up the middle, because they're getting 4 yards to pop. So you get a first down. That's all the Republicans have to do right now is just shut up. The Democrats ain't doing anything. What do you think the Democrats are doing? They're all playing with themselves. You got, what's her name, Elizabeth Warren. She's going around the country proclaiming she's a Native American. And I'm more Native American than she is. Then you got Kamala Harris or whatever. Come on, like the Democrats, are you serious here? You guys don't have nobody. Cory Booker, I don't know. He gotta impress me with some more. I mean, ain't like New Jersey's doing too hot anyway. But like I said, if you look at the overall, I think the Republicans aren't truly the base of the Republican Party aren't true Republicans. It's kind of like the Reagan Democrats. You know what I mean? That's what mostly, and surprisingly, that's what Obama was. By the way, the people who don't know, he was a Reagan Democrat. Most of his policies were based off of Reagan ideology. So stop with that other BS about No, it wasn't this and that. He was raised in Kansas, for crying out loud. He wasn't raised in Chicago. Who molded him? Chicago didn't mold him. He got his street credibility from his wife. His grandparents molded him to be a good human being, and that's where he gets his ethics and morals and discipline from his grandparents. On his mom's side, matter of fact. But yeah, back to the topic. I just think if the Republicans just hold their ground, just shut up. Don't say nothing. Mitch McConnell, shut up. Play stupid. Don't answer all these questions. Just let's ride the wave. Look, people ask me why did I vote for President Trump. Number one, do I agree with everything he's doing? No, I don't agree with all he's doing. But economic-wise, I knew he had the cojones to fix things, and look what he's done. You got black people, which Maxine Waters. This is kind of sick when you think about it. When he said he was cutting public assistance and all that, why is she bitching and moaning? Why is she building jobs in her community? Why is she giving tax breaks for people for companies to move there? You're worried about your people using welfare. That just shows you how much you think about your people. But then again, I think like that. It doesn't mean that all black people think like that. Because if all black people think like that, Democratic Party would be up shit creek without a paddle. So I'm out of here. Have fun. Peace.